So New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy has declared a state of emergency across all 21 counties earlier today. And although rain has slowed down in New Jersey, as Britta had just mentioned, there's still the potential for more rain and flooding later on.
Yes, so let's bring in editor of local online newspaper Tap into Newark, Mark Bonamo. Forgive me, sir. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate your time. We know that you're very busy. You did a lot of coverage over Hurricane Ida. And of course, this is a far cry from what we went through for Ida for the state of New Jersey. But can you talk about a little bit about what we saw this morning and what we didn't see?
Sure. Again, this is Mark Bonamo reporting from the streets of Newark for Tap into Newark. What we've seen here in Newark, New Jersey state's largest city, has been particularly hard flooding in the Ironbound neighborhood of Newark. The Ironbound's known throughout New Jersey for its Portuguese and Spanish restaurants. Very famous for that, attracts a lot of tourists. Neighborhood full of immigrants, working hard to realize the American dream. But every time it rains hard, including Tropical Storm Ida, and even what you saw today, you'll see flooding as high as people's waist as they're trying to get to work and send their children to school. I was talking this morning with Pat Puglisi, who runs the Cafe Espresso Italia, who during Hurricane Ida, he had flooding up to his waist. He had 6, 7 cars, looking like they were floating right outside of his restaurant. He's trying to, serve the espressos and the Italian lunches that he sells every day. He's having a really hard time. He told me this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, it was Ida-esque. You saw very similar flooding in front of his restaurant and along South Street. South Street goes through the Ironbound, is on the way to Route 75 and the New Jersey Turnpike and the Garden State Turnpike. It's a major arterial road for the neighborhood.
So, Mark, I'm just curious. Have you been seeing a lot of people out and about, a lot of cars, or have people pretty much heeded the warning to stay inside?
They learned their lesson in Newark this time, that's for sure. Last time, a lot of people were caught unawares. And, people being caught unawares in Newark and the state of New Jersey had very serious consequences, not only in terms of blocked roads and underlying our major infrastructure problems in the city and in the state, but you had 30 people die in New Jersey. I think that, that horrific death toll in New Jersey alone encouraged people a lot of times to stay inside and heed the warning appropriately.
All right. Well, Mark, thank you so much for your time, and please stay safe out there.